Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go.
Footwork is so fun to watch.
Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight. And Clark launches for Mitchell.
With plantar fasciitis, but her team is beating Indiana.
Well, Caitlin Clark, one thing she got is handles. Finds her way to the...
Boy, Enrique gave it to Cowan, who couldn't finish. Behind the back again for Clark. Give her another assist and a chance.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three. Will dip inside and lay it in. Back Benley. Here's Clark, a good look from three. She got it! 16 points. She's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hit. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from three.
When Caitlin Clark steps onto the floor, the game instantly changes. Today was no different. She delivered another performance that kept the crowd on its feet and the defense searching for answers.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of one.
Clark, bounce pass, there's Boston. Fish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects!
Right from the start, her confidence was impossible to ignore. The defense tried to press up, but Caitlin simply created space with her dribble.
As Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience?
Clark connects! Here's Clark. Trying to wheel into some space, gives it up. Back Benley lays it in. Katie Lou Samuelson can't hit the long two. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet! And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three. Will dip inside and lay it in.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of Benaj.
Take a look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
Then pulled up from way beyond the arc. The ball barely touched the rim. It was pure, effortless shooting. That's the kind of range that makes her one of the most dangerous scorers in basketball. But Caitlin's game is so much more than deep threes. Her passing was absolutely electric.
Here's Clark. Trying to wheel into some space, gives it up. Back Benley lays it in.
Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo. Guarded by Harris. Mitchell spinning, finding Clark. 5 to shoot. Clark lays it in. Again.
Samuelson stripped away, picked up by Clark. Clark, the feet underneath. Back Benley working against your room. What a move there.
She threw dimes that only she could see, bullet passes through tight lanes, quick touch passes on the break, and no-look feeds that had fans shaking their heads in disbelief. Every time she handled the ball, you could...
And a defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away.
Shove inside, creates that space. That's putting up some buckets.
It sure was.
Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one at a clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. Back Benley stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
Feel the anticipation. What's she going to do next? Her basketball IQ is off the charts. She knew exactly when to push the pace, turning defense into instant offense.
Early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass. Had an open look from three, didn't take it. Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in.
That ball, you can still establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective.
Here's Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it.
And when to slow it down to dissect the defense. It's that balance between speed and control that makes her such a nightmare to guard. One possession she's sprinting coast to coast for a layup, the next she's luring defenders out of position before hitting a teammate for an easy bucket.
She wasn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark, another long three. She's back. Bounce pass, perfect to Howard with that rimmed it. Dantes, yes.
It is shocking to see Kennedy Burke miss 1 3 this season. She's leading the league at over 60%, but to see her miss a couple. Count it.
Mitchell celebrates from the floor.
The energy she brought was contagious. Her teammates ran harder, cut sharper, and played with confidence because they knew Caitlin would find them. That's leadership. Making everyone on the floor better while still dominating in your own right.
Now Caitlin gonna drive around Stewart. Hull left open momentarily. Clark through 3 defenders there momentarily. Now Mitchell trying to blow by everybody on the baseline, found by Ionescu. It was blocked by Boston. Clark looking for some options. Hull spots up for 3 and hits it. Hull finds Boston, who had some daylight. New York has missed 7 straight shots. Caitlin challenged.
Even on the defensive end, Caitlin showed her grit. She fought for loose balls, stayed active in the passing lanes, and hustled back to disrupt transition plays. She proved once again that her fire isn't limited to scoring. It's about competing in every aspect of the game.
Clark nails it.
The Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Has it come off. Clark with the pull. Boston with a nice rim run. What was your playing weight at UConn? She said 180. I said, what's your playing weight now? She said 155.
Well, there were
25 pounds.
Few factors in.
Everything but the bucket that time for Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
By the final buzzer, Caitlin's highlight reel was loaded. Deep shots, clever pay, fearless drives, and a constant display of skill and poise. She doesn't just play basketball, she puts on a show night after night.
Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Taps the basket and gets her first field goal in style. Clark launches, nails it. 3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down. Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today and gets.
And today was another reminder of why the basketball world can't stop talking about her. Caitlin Clark is more than a star. She's a force, and every time she plays, the game feels bigger.